Can you hear me now? I've put my mic on. How about now? Buzzing. Can you hear you? Why can't... Fuming. Sorry, everybody. Welcome again. Hi, Jam's in the chat, everybody. Hi. I'm having an issue with the... do you know why? Do you know why? Jam, come, you speak now.
Have you just unmuted me?
Bam! No, what it was. It was set up to come out of the speakers and not my headset. And there's no sound through the speakers. But it was all gone anyway. Everybody, sorry about the technical difficulties there. I apologise. Welcome to the Casual Report, episode 80 odd, I don't know. With a special guest today. I just noticed as well, that's pissed me off a bit, that the Twitter hashes have moved. Whatever. Jam's on the show, everybody. How are we, Jam?
Very tired.
I'm having a nightmare today, by the way. What have you been up to? Me, I'm fuming. Let me just change that a minute. Jam, what have you been up to, mate? Have you been chilling? What have you been up to?
A few things.
Go on.
I'm on the penultimate episode of The Good Place.
Oh, it's a glorious show, isn't it?
It's a great show.
Jam, can I stop you there? In your Twitter, is there a... No, I've seen it. Right, go on.
There is an underscore, mate, but it doesn't matter.
I'll give you an underscore if you want an underscore, for God's sake,
yeah,
James.
So, really finished watching The Good Place.
How are you finding The Good Place? It's marvellous
really
show.
Good. Really enjoy it. But you know, you said to me the other day, who's your favourite character and why is it Michael?
Yeah.
Michael's not my favourite character.
Why isn't Michael your favourite character?
Ethan Mendoza's my favourite character.
Okay, that's a good... Yeah.
He's fun.
He is, to be fair, yeah.
And as I said before, yesterday I started watching Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League.
And you've not finished it yet because it's about 400 years long.
I've not finished it yet because it's 4,000 years long.
How?
To be fair,
right.
So far, it's got more meat on the bones, if you know what I mean.
Because it's 4 hours long. I don't know what you're saying.
I can't pretend to remember what they've added already. What they've added since the Joss Whedon's one.
Right.
It's alright.
Yeah.
4:3 ratio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's nonsense, right?
I was like, when it came on, I was like, oh, I've got to change this. My thing, the tablet's doing something. Why is it not 16:9? You can't. No, it's not 16:9. And then I looked it up, and it's what I text you saying. No, it's 4:3 to represent Zack Snyder's creative vision.
Yeah.
I was like, behave yourself. 2021.
Yeah. How'd you feel about his creative vision?
I mean, Zack Snyder is good, but it's okay to me so far.
You're still not over the 4:3 resolution.
Do you know what? You forget about it eventually.
Yeah. Is it fit the creative vision, or would you think it looks better?
This is what I don't understand. If it's his creative vision, it's like, what does it add?
I have a question.
What?
I'll sidestep a second. The chat box isn't working on screen and it's pissing me off. Do you know how to fix it off the top of your head?
No.
No, it doesn't matter then. Leave it. Jam, have you been playing any games?
Shockingly.
Oh, go on, lay it on me.
Rocket League and Apex.
Right.
Been playing it. Well, actually, this morning about 9 o'clock, I was playing with Luke and NS. 9 a.m. by the way. That's like 6 hours before I get up, usually. And then, no, ish. And then
right.
Apex, probably about an hour ago, just before I had dinner and stuff. And then they're the usual stuff. But yeah, I've been hammering these two games.
What 2 games are you talking about? Mate, what? Oh. What year is it?
What year is it? Yesterday on SSX Tricky, I started the new character.
Right. I don't.
And
right.
You can obviously progress through the world circuit, and I got up from rookie to just before master in one sitting.
Right.
So I've still got it in that game.
Yeah. I believe you hit one of your high scores.
I've been beating all my high scores.
You've been laying the smackdown on yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool, man.
But I didn't want to compromise my save file from 2002.
Right.
So I copied it over to my blank memory card and then just save over that.
Right. Okay. That's cool.
But yeah, I'm having a great time on SSX.
But that's all that matters. Is you're having a great time on SSX. Have you been playing anything else? Been doing anything else? You've been up to much at the weekend, which you've been able to do, considering we're all housebound and whatever.
No, I've just surrounded in these 4 walls. Beautiful
4 walls. Okay, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, a special guest today. He saved my ass. Dan was like, I'm not gonna make it today, lads. I'm like, alright, so no worries. I was sat at work today, right? And I was like, Rob's up for doing a podcast. I know he is. So I give him a bell. I'm like, Rob, mate, let's do it. And here he is. Roberto Williams is on the show. How are you, good sir?
Not bad, mate. Not bad.
I have many things to say to you. Thank you for coming on today. You saved my life. What have you been? I believe Laura was telling me. Yeah, you went into yesterday that you were playing Borderlands 3 again. Is that correct?
Yeah, for the millionth time.
The millionth time.
It's literally
yeah.
Coming back to it again. And but, been alright.
Yeah, if I'm going to be so bold, I think I remember who Laura is. So it's just Flack, right? Is that correct?
On one playthrough,
right,
yeah.
Okay. I'm
She's
fuming.
done a few.
I'm fuming. Right, cool. Who's your character on that?
On this one, Zane at the moment. Since they fixed a lot of the bugging issues at the start, he's actually been pretty decent.
Oh yeah.
So he hasn't got that lack of power anymore, so works out pretty well. But yeah, been on that and bit of Injustice 2 on Game Pass too. So
Jam, do you like that game, right? Is that
I'm not Borderlands. I mean, I'm not against Borderlands in any way. The only experience I've got playing it is with playing with 2 veteran players where I've joined them and they've gone, follow me! And I've just followed them and done nothing, understood nothing, just shot enemies.
What about Injustice here, mate?
Yeah, what?
Injustice 2?
Oh, I was Borderlands.
You
Sorry,
are
I was stroking the dog.
I
do like Injustice, yes. Yes, I do like Injustice.
Cool.
I didn't play much of the second one, didn't get it on Game Pass.
No,
Rob played a lot of the first one.
On Game Pass. Rob, who'd you play as Injustice?
I'm mostly running through the story at the moment, but I've got to say, Blue Beetle. He's been
Blue Beetle. Nice.
Pretty handy.
Nice, mate. That's what I like to see. Are you up to else? Have you been chilling? Have you been watching anything? Have you been for walk?
Yeah. I mean, I think... Say... Is it How to Make a Murderer, I think, on Netflix?
Making a Murderer?
I don't know. How to Get Away with Murder.
How to Get Away with Murder.
How to Get Away with Murder, that's the one. Like, just sort of been watching a couple of those at the moment. Like, Law's got me into it, so... Been alright, yeah.
I feel you on that. I've actually watched a lot of, murder things on Netflix. Like Piers Morgan interviews, serial killers and stuff like that. I don't know why.
Yeah. That's it. He's, to be fair, not a big fan of Piers Morgan myself, but
I didn't watch it for him.
Good.
Of course you do.
That's it. It's been for the other side of it.
That's it, isn't it? Gentlemen, that's me.
What have you been doing, Jack?
Hey, I've been busy this weekend. What I did Friday, chilling. Yeah, my girlfriend gets shells for a Switch, like the Joy-Cons and the back plate. Switch, I have it here. I reshelled it. Looking nice, mate. You could even say that is an Animal Crossing one if you just squinted a bit. It's an actual one.
To be fair, if you told me it was Animal Crossing one, I would have just thought it was an Animal Crossing one.
I don't know if you can see the back as well. I'm trying to get it on the light. There's Animal Crossing printy thing on there.
How good is the print? Because when you send a picture, it's just like greasy fingerprints.
Yeah, I mean it looks legit. Like if I would you say that was because that is on the actual one, right? I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah, but that's this Joy-Con, right? Well, fuck itself. I'm not even joking. Because the right one's the one with all the shit in it, like the camera and that.
And they got ribbon cables as well.
Ribbon cable, don't we fucking
I hate ribbon cables.
On those fucking ribbon, right.
Jesus.
For the right trigger, this one, that one, it's got a button, and then it sits there, and then there's a ribbon cable which is about a foot too short, right? It wraps around the middle plastic bit, and it goes in the motherboard onto the Joy-Con. I was fucking... When I go mad, you don't even listen to fuming. I was going mental. I was losing my temper. I
You'd be fuming if you put it together and it didn't work.
No, yeah, it happened twice.
Ah.
Yeah, because I plugged it in. I was like, yeah, sound. Do you know what I did? I plugged it in the wrong way on the motherboard. So I'm just thinking, for fuck. No, the first time it come out because it's so fucking short, and then the second time I plugged it in the wrong way. And I was like, for fuck's sake. Like, do you know when you just think, I'm gonna just buy a legit one in a minute because this is pissing me off. But I was stuck to it. I was like, yep, sound. Let's go. And it all works fine. Touch wood. You know what I'm saying? Then, my girlfriend bought me a present.
She bought them for me.
Oh, she bought this for me.
I thought you meant you played.
I'm very happy. Rob, you played this?
I haven't yet. No, I've been keeping my eye on it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a nice. I mean, the thingies in my Switch. I've got it downloaded on my Switch. I'll just put the cartridge in, mate. You know what I mean? There's a nice compendium of all the characters in there. -1. I'm not going to spoil which one it is, but those who've played it probably know which one it is not in here. So all the characters. Not Hades, because he's there. Shut up, champ. There's all the nice pictures by the artist Gen Z. Her name is. She's dead good. But there's all that.
Yeah, he's really cool.
And there's a soundtrack as well. But the soundtrack's on Spotify, so that's a bit redundant. But it is what it is. I need to ask you a question. Do you guys play roguelikes, or you're not asked, or what? Anybody in the chat? Roguelikes. So basically, a shorter game where you build up your experience and your abilities over time, and you get like Binding of Isaac, what Bish does. That's a roguelike-ish, I think.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Kind of. I can't think of the last one I did.
Yeah, Dead Cells is one as well. It's good. I don't know if you played that, but Hades is just it's phenomenal, mate. You know what I mean? And what I'm gonna do, you may not know this. I told everybody last year I reskinned Game Boy Advance with a backlit screen. So it's a nice. It did not look like that in 2001. Trust me. I'm gonna do the same, but with the SP this time, and that's gonna piss me off because I think there's a ribbon cable that goes through the bend. But I got a nice little shell.
You got the SpongeBob one. That's cool.
Of course I did, mate.
Nicely
and there's a nice
done.
screen here, mate. In a nice little. There's fucking shit everywhere, mate.
Did you do the original SP?
Yeah, I've got one. The one Dan got, Dan Atkinson. He bought one off eBay, and the bloke sent him two, so he gave me one. That was about 6 years ago.
I remember.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump in and reshell it probably on Friday or Saturday. I'm very excited. What have I been playing? Yeah, Hades and Pokemon. That's about it. Well, and Yakuza 0 as well. I binned off. What was I playing?
Trails of Cold Steel.
No,
Is that what?
Yeah, not that. Divinity Original Sin 2, because it's a bit...
Same thing.
Requires a bit... Do you know what I mean? Why? Okay, we're back. But we're chilling, mate. We're chilling. Gentlemen, should we crack on, or are we chilling? Cool. First things first. Happy birthday.
I've just seen that, my god.
To Resident Evil, which is 25 yesterday, I think. Gentlemen, what's your favourite Resident Evil game? Rob.
Ooh, Joss.
Four,
Good
right?
question, mate.
4, right? Come on, let's be honest with each other.
I was going to throw in a bit of a curveball.
Go on.
It's gonna be Resident Evil Survivor for the PlayStation.
Oof, mate, we like a curveball. We like a curveball.
Never played that one.
That was good.
That was the on rails one, right? Was that the one?
It's literally everything you have like. Still had that same survival instinct on it, but there was such a limited supply of everything. You couldn't go back to go get more ammo from that area.
Yeah.
It wouldn't respawn. That was it. You got it once, and that was it.
Mate,
Game over.
I'm in. Jam, same question.
Yeah, 4.
4. I agree. I think 4 is my favorite. I'm going to 4 is my favourite. I'm sorry. I like 7 a lot. I think 8 looks great.
Actually, I'd go 4, 2, 7.
Yeah. I mean, ish that. Have you played the ones on the what they called? What were they called? Resident Evil. Just come out on Switch.
Revelations.
That's the one. Jam's here. He's out of bed. He's dressed. He's awake. He's giving me the answers.
I was in bed for 20 minutes. That's all.
Any of you two played that?
No.
I played the.
To be fair, I haven't played anything other than the mainline Resi games.
That's fair enough. You played Code Veronica. That's mainline-ish.
Oh.
Code Veronica was a belter.
Yeah, it was good. So it should have been 4. Like, mate, it's good. It's good, mate. But yeah, go and celebrate Resident Evil's 25th birthday by playing Resident Evil games. I didn't. I probably should. Gentlemen, tell me one of you two have played Shin Megami Tensei games, please.
Nope.
Rob, actually, dead quick. Have you got a Twitter?
I do not anymore.
Right, you don't have a Twitter. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll leave Jam casual above your head. Is that all right?
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's not even my Twitter.
It's not even your Twitter. It can be your Twitter for today, mate. Don't worry. Well, I'm kind of stumped here. I've not played Shin Megami Tensei either. The only one I've played is Persona 5, but that's a spin-off and nobody cares. But what was I saying? Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne HD has a release date, gentlemen. Are you hyped? Or are you not hyped?
I've been dead. If I'd have played the others, probably.
Probably. Played it first time around. Don't care. No. We have a release date. And it is May 25th on all the shiz. PS4.
I remember seeing this
Steam
on
and
the
Switch.
showcase.
Yeah.
That's it.
And there was a thing. It was the one more thing after the reveal of 5.
The 5th one is coming out, right?
Yeah. So you do pay attention, Jam. You are awake. Reading stuff, mate. Yeah, that is right.
Filling myself full of sugar, so it's fine.
That's what I like to say, mate. You know what I mean? That's what I like to say. And I don't suppose any of you two played Monster Hunter either.
Monster Hunter.
World?
Yes.
We have a Monster Hunter fan in the house.
I can't say a fan. I gave it a try.
Something like that. Which one was it?
Yeah.
Out of interest.
Monster Hunter World. So essentially when it first came out,
Yeah.
so it was alright.
It was alright. Yeah.
Wasn't really for me. Gave it a shot.
I played the one on Ultimate Free, whatever the fuck it was on Wii U one, which I got for free because of the fuck up. But I don't know. And I watched Bishop play what feels like hours of it, and I played World for a bit. Well, I don't know, man. I'm not sold on the idea. Do you know what I mean? But those that like it, love it, mate. You know what I'm saying?
The proper into it.
Yeah, but we have reviews for Monster Hunter Rise, which is out, I want to say Friday, but I can't be asked to look anyway.
It is Friday.
Yeah, March 26th, Friday. Cool.
Bishop was reminded me about 15 times today.
You know, it's coming out Friday, Jam. Just to remind you.
Please send me a text so I can have it.
87 on Metacritic. Genuinely favourable reviews. IGN France and IGN Japan, totally different opinions there, mate. One's give it a 10, one's give it a 7. France, the new opus is a great opportunity for everyone who dreamed of trying out the Monster Hunter license but never dared to do so. Nonetheless, Monster Hunter Rise finds itself oversimplified because of its new features, most of the saga's regulars. So, it being in the middle of World, which is a very new player friendly, we'll say. One that was just how I got. Rob, would you agree? Like it was because you've never played those ones. I'm not thought. Is that the only one you played?
No, it's literally the only one I've had. So it's hard to really go with.
Yeah. I played. You watched Bishop play, and I played the ones I played that's not World. I'm like, this is a bit much, man. Like, but if it's oversimple, it's obviously a Monster Hunter fan who's a bit like catering to the new folk. Blah blah blah. But Spazio Games, I've no idea if I'm saying that right. I don't care. Monster Hunter Rise is able to innovate and feel familiar at the same time in an exceptionally well-crafted way. So, who knows? I mean, for those who are excited, let us know, man.
Aesthetically looks very good for a Switch game.
It's that RE engine's fucking mint. Did you play the demo, Jam, in the end, or did you not bother?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I played the demo for this. I no idea what was going on. I chased some water lizard. I thought knows what was going on. Swinging a big sword around. I was very happy. And I have some banter with this one as well. As we have CEO of developer Mark on, said he noticed many employees asking to take leave on Friday. They released a Monster Hunter Rise, and he just give everyone the day off. I think that's quite funny.
Fair enough.
You don't, mate. I wish.
Why not? Eh?
I wish my boss did that. Like, Near's out on Friday, buzzing.
Hang on, you have got every Friday off.
Well, for the foreseeable, mate. Ish. For the foreseeable. You know what I mean?
That one just stings. That stings.
Mate, oh, I'm buzzing now. But yeah, Monster Hunter fans, we're chilling. Jay, I appreciate everything, mate. Do you know what I mean? You know I do. But yeah, should we get into it, lads? Yeah, anything to add about anything?
Hello, Friday.
To be fair, it's Fellow Friday. Hype, pancakes, mate. You know what I mean? You know it. To be fair, I did forget to add something. I've been watching. I mean, my girlfriend have been chilling. I've been watching. I said to her, have you ever seen Making a Murderer? I'm like, she's like, no. I'm like, put it on. Have you guys ever seen Making a Murderer?
No.
Oh yeah.
Rob knows where I'm going. Right, Rob. I asked you, yes or no? Did you do it?
See,
this is the thing.
The first series of it, I was like, nah.
Yeah, no, it's
I'm not on board with this. And then second series, I was like, do you know what? There's just too much stupidity.
You watch the first
I know
season.
the gist of it.
Yeah. You watch the first season, you put two and two together, you get 3.5, you know what I mean? And then you watch Kathleen Zellner just fucking blow the thing. I'm like, okay. Alright.
Isn't it like indictment of the law system? Like the interrogation people just trying to make him say stuff.
Yeah, that was the other. That was
like forcing it on him.
Listen to me, Jam. That was
not necessarily that he did it or didn't do it.
Listen, that was his only alibi. They did that too. Funny that, isn't it? But I'm not saying he did it. I'm not saying he's innocent. I'm saying it reeks of piss. That's what I'm saying. You don't need to be a fucking TikTok.
It makes for good viewing.
I mean, it's horrible.
It really does.
Yeah, it's horrible what happens to the girl, and I can only sympathise with the family and everything. But even blinded by the rage, you surely got to see it fucking stinks of piss, mate. You know what I mean? It's fascinating, though. But again, you do feel for the family, and the girl obviously suffered a horrible death.
A few of them murdery, like real life serial killer documentaries I watch on Netflix. There's apparently like the cops out there or the agents out there that arrest the perps. They just try and get a confession out of them just so they can close a case.
They say that. They do say that in Making a Murderer. They don't want the truth. They want the confession, which is which is fair. Not fair enough.
It means they've done their job, whether it's true or not, kind of thing.
They've locked someone up,
and that's where people end up on the fence, don't they?
Yeah, I mean,
it's immorally right to do it, to talk to him like that.
Yeah, but
did they do it, or were they confessing because they were forced to confess? Things like that.
I'll tell you now, Kathleen Zellner is the solicitor you'd want if you were wrongly convicted.
Oh, I'll write a name down.
Yeah, write it down. Get a flyer.
I don't think I'm going to murder anyone.
Yeah,
though.
No. You want it if you're wrongly convicted, mate. If you don't work for people, she's like,
she'll have you out in no time.
Oh yeah, she says like, if you're gonna hire me, you better be innocent because I'll find out and I'll give you a slap. Because imagine being that. Imagine the size of the bollocks on her, mate. Do you know what I mean? But should we crack on?
Yeah.
Jam. Yeah. There's one here, mate. We'll just go rundown time. There's one here. I do like this hashtag. This headline, by the way, it's so good. But there's one here that's gonna really fucking boil your piss, mate. And I've been waiting for this all day. I'm waiting for this moment all day.
Is it gonna piss me off and I don't know what it is already?
No, you've seen it on the. Have you read the report, the rundown thing?
Oh, I've run the rundown now. Yeah,
the top one, mate. PS3, Vita, and PSP stores to permanently close in a few months. Claim thegamer.com.
Okay.
Jam.
What?
Listen to me, Mr. Physical. Mr. I buy my games on disc or a cartridge. Listen to me. There are games that you can only buy on those stores, right? So
you can like PS1 games off them stores.
Exactly. So if they go away, where are you going to get them from?
eBay.
For how much?
Yeah, you'd probably be paying for your ass for like.
Yeah, I imagine the cost of whatever games are exclusive to that will shoot up.
Yep, I can. Yeah, like But Rob, mate, are you mainly a physical gamer? Because we were talking before the show, and you say you're on the Game Pass bandwagon now. Do you buy mostly physical, or you a downloading kind of person?
Mostly been physical in the past, but I've started to drift over a bit onto like Game Pass has made me a changed man. I think.
So it's the same with my computer. I told us before, like, but when I first built my computer, I didn't have a disk drive on it, and I was like, "Fucking hell, man! What I can't focus without one." And then what? 4 years later, I've never needed it. It's like just download this update, do this, whatever. I'm like, yeah, cheers, lad. Even when I bought physical Overwatch, it was like, just download it. I can't be arsed. Do you guys have a Vita or PSP?
No, we don't.
You didn't. I understand not having a Vita, but PSPs were cool, man. But they were people that I got an unpopular opinion. I want to say it now because it's within topic. Like the PSP was only, what were we gonna say? Love? Not gonna say it was good, but people only used it to like play like jailbreak it and fucking put loads of games on it from like the Game Boy and Game Boy Color and Advance. The
amount of PSPs still out there. Just he's just got 1,000 retro games
go
on it.
Go on eBay, mate, and there's suspect listings, we'll say. This is Kirk McCand. I'm sorry, Kirk. I can never say your surname. I'm sure he watches every week. You know what I mean? It says the PS3, PS Vita, and PlayStation portable stores aren't longer for this world, according to a source familiar with the situation. Open bracket, verified by the gamer, close bracket. The stores are due to be closed down from July. The announcement is planned for the end of this month. So we've got like next week.
I think
probably.
PSP games are going to shoot up in price.
Yeah, they probably will, man. It's just PSP, like thing is, if I want to watch a film, I just buy a DVD and put it in a DVD player and just boom. I think the game industry needs to think of a way to be able, like, do you know what I mean?
Was it? Hang on. Was it you? Did you like a tweet? I liked it earlier.
It was the one, game preservation. The guy when he shoots the thing and he's like, why would you do this? I'll try and find it actually while we're here. But
this is perfect for that point because
it's like, come on, mate. Like, you got Jim Ryan.
Lock the games away forever and just call it pirating when people are trying to enjoy them again.
Yeah, it's like I'm against pirating, obviously, because it's a form of theft. But if you can't legitimately go to a shop or to an online store or something and make a genuine purchase of the game, download it and play it, what's wrong with, like, Xenogears, for instance, for me, never released in Europe, like, limited in America. If I want to buy that game now, I've got to go on eBay and spend £100. And it's like, just put it on the store for a tenner, boom, I'm in. Is there any games like that for you, Per, that you stuck to like the PS1 or the Game Boy Color or something, or that you think, I need it back in my life? I'm sure there is. I
tweeted about it the other day.
Yeah, I'm putting you did. I think I liked it. No, SSX you were.
SSX,
yeah. Rob, anything for you, mate? Any?
Yeah. I mean, I can't get rid of the Game Boy Advance for Golden Sun alone.
We'll talk about Golden Sun, mate. Mate, I don't. What? They just listen to me. Nintendo was sitting, Jam, you know full well that Nintendo was sitting on a fucking gold mine, but not a gold mine is probably too generous. But like, they could just whip it like Golden Sun, bang. There's a remake. Like if they put that on, you got a Switch, Rob? I think you have.
Laura's got one, at least. Laura's got one, yeah. So,
they're just like Golden Sun Switch. Jam, read Jamie's comment right now. Read it right now. A man of taste, if I've ever seen one.
Yes, agreed.
They did that as a forgotten gem a few weeks back, James.
They did.
Yeah, but anyway, back to Golden Sun. If they came to you, Rob, right, Mr. Nintendo with all this cash, Doug Bowser's here. He's like, bang. Would you take a remaster, like a polish up of it, quality of life improvements all day, wouldn't you?
Oh,
slap that on a cartridge.
Straight away.
Like
it'd be pre-order deluxe box set edition straight off.
There's 3 of them, right? Is that right? There's one on the Game Boy. Is the 2 on the 3DS? Or is it the other way around? Or have I made that up?
Yeah, I think there was the Game Boy Advance. I think there was like the DS was the follow up.
Is Dark Dawn a thing for Golden Sun?
Was it?
I'm gonna have to look this up. I'm sorry.
I can't remember. I just remember playing the first one. The second one I didn't get the chance to get, which I'm a bit gutted about still.
I think there's 3, but you can't play them not on the respect. Like if I wanted to like play them on Switch, I couldn't. I couldn't backwards compatible them. I couldn't download them through the store or anything. Dark Dawn was the one that came out in 2010, and was the one in between. I swear there was one in between. Let me just have a mooch because I'm very lads. I think Lost Age. Is that right? I think Lost Age.
Lost Age. That's the one.
So Lost Age and then Dark Dawn. I assume the latter 2 didn't sell as well, so which is why they're not making them anymore, or they're not like bothered with them. But I just Golden Sun Trilogy remaster, bang, there you go. Bishop would be turning in his grave because he loves that R word, but we'll see. And Jam. I thought you were going to bring up Limited Run, but you haven't. Is this a good thing for sites like Limited Run who can potentially?
I think it's a good thing for them, but I also don't think it's a good thing either or. Like unless you live in the States, it's still a pretty big bummer for us.
Because I think about it because the clue's in the name, Limited Run. Rob, do you know Limited Run are? Have you ever been on the site? Do you know?
No, I'm afraid not on this one.
Yeah, what they do. They were bigger than they were. They're getting quite big. What they do is they take video games, mostly indie stuff, and then put it on a physical format and just sell it, as opposed to downloading it, which is similar to that. Like I've got Ori over there somewhere, which is I think is a Limited Run one. Is that right? I think it was. I got for Christmas. I can't remember. But you know what I'm saying?
They take games that aren't physical and make them physical.
However, the clue's in the name of the company, Limited, and you go on eBay, and I've seen one Limited Run game sealed for $1,600, and I'm like, oh.
Even like Jack and Daxter, is like 70-80 quid.
Really? PS3 one? Or
but they re-released it for the PS4, and that's just the standard one. They did the special edition like book ones. They go for a few hundred.
Yeah.
But then even if you want to buy them direct from the website as a pre-order, we're paying, let's say, 70-80 quid for the premium edition one, and then we've got to pay 40-50 quid import fees.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's fucking stupid. Like, that must be a new thing, because when I bought Next Machina big chunky edition, I didn't have to pay much. But RPG...
Sorry, I was going to get the Streets of Rage big sexy edition, wasn't I?
You were. Mate, we were all going to get the Streets of Rage big sexy edition.
It was the import fee that stopped me.
Yeah, my, Big Save Dave, we play footy with. He messaged me saying, do you know anyone want this? I was like, me? But at the time, he fair enough, he wanted 100 quid for it. I was like, that's about how much it was, wasn't it? But I was like, I can't afford it, mate. But I was like, I'll ask around. I asked you, I think. I'm pretty sure I did.
You did.
And you also were like, mate, can't afford it. Anyway, quickly though, on this subject, there is RPG site have done a load of... They've made a list of games that are only exclusive to these stores. So I'll read through a few of them, see what you think. So there's a forgotten gem here, by the way, lads. Breath of Fire 4,
cool.
Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy Origins 1 and 2, they're available on mobile, but they're not digitally on a console. Final Fantasy Tactics, Wild Arms is a good one. Xenogears, there it is. But I don't think I can download it on our store, is what I'm trying to say. Art of the Lad. I mean, and then you gotta think though, there are still Vita games coming out, so to shut these stores, and with the price of physical Vita games, it's going to get messy, mate.
Vita games are some are expensive.
And then
already.
there's that, and then if they do shut the stores and you can't re-download your games, how much are memory cards for Vita? They were quite dear, weren't they?
I think so, because they were their own thing, weren't they? They weren't just standard SD.
Oh, Black Widows and Disney Plus on July the 9th. It just said on Twitter.
Awesome.
Yeah, cool. TBK. Gentlemen, anything to add PSN stores before we move on to something that barely ever comes up on this show? Hence the sarcasm through the tone. Roberto,
Go on.
you have one Switch in your household, is that correct?
Just the one.
Are you tempted to get, because me and my girlfriend have got one each, and like quite a lot of couples now, they have one each if they're playing games. Are you tempted to get another one, or is it just the...
Pretty tempted, yeah, especially the more of the set console edition rather than the Lite that Laura's got.
Mate at work got a Lite, and he's not. He didn't touched it for weeks.
Yeah, it feels a little bit clunky sometimes. It is absolutely phenomenal, but
it's what you need. That is what you need, mate. The Hori Split Pad Pro is what you need.
Exactly it.
But the question remains, obviously, Jam, you know where I'm going with this. Obviously, everyone knows where I'm going with this. The Switch Pro nonsense is back. Because of course it is. Now, would you, Rob, lad, would you be tempted to wait for a Switch Pro, or would you just I'll just get the Switch, it's fine, whatever?
See, I'd probably be tempted to wait for it, but that's because I'm a bit of a cheapskate, and I'd just get the normal console.
Yeah, okay.
Wait for the price drop.
So you wait for it and wait for the price. That wasn't the answer I was expecting, but I can understand your trepidations then, mate.
To be fair, it's not a bad idea, because Nintendo stuff, the only Nintendo things that do drop in price are consoles.
Yeah, to be fair,
it's the games that always stay expensive.
Yeah, because I remember when the S was getting a load of shit, like, and then it was getting price dropped to fuck. I remember like it was £100 with a game. I'm like, I remember I worked at Asda at the time. I was like, what am I looking at? But yeah, I mean, it could potentially drop in price, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Jam, you're me, right? You'd be day one, even with a Switch, if they just announced the Switch Pro.
100% day one.
Yeah, so Bloomberg, somebody's name I can't pronounce. What a shock. Takashi Mochizuki. I'm sorry, Takashi, mate. 20 to 7 on a fucking Tuesday morning. It's American time, so obviously the time difference is not that. But he writes, Nintendo to use new NVIDIA graphics chip in 2021 Switch upgrade. 2021. And he continues, Nintendo plans to adopt an upgraded NVIDIA core chip with better graphics and the processing for a new Switch model planned for the year-end shopping season, according to people familiar with the matter. Gentlemen, I have a question. When we're getting a Switch Pro, I don't care what anyone says, you can't...
Yeah.
Are there going to be exclusive games to that version of console, or is it...
I think
they're going to be across the board? Because don't forget, the new 3DS had, I believe, about 30 or so, a bit less than that, exclusive games.
I think it'd be the same situation. I think there won't be a massive, huge, vast amount of games. The older Switch games will perform better, but then they will, I think, develop games for it. It's basically what CD Projekt Red didn't do. Basically, I'm pretty sure they could release games across both Switches, but Nintendo are probably going to be honest with you and say this game will run like art on this Switch, or it won't work on it. We won't let it work on the previous one.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Question. So you're saying it wouldn't have exclusive games, or it would?
No, I'm saying it would. It will have a few.
Yeah.
I think like Breath of the Wild 2 will probably be one of them. Actually, I don't know, because they want to sell a lot of that, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that at all. But it could have on the box. I can see it on the box, like performance mode or something on Switch Pro, and then whatever, and then they go on. Say the new Switch iteration will support NVIDIA's deep learning super sampling, or DLSS. I'm not going to get technical with you, but what that does is that I had to go on the NVIDIA website to look this up, because it's way too it goes over my head, I'm sorry. But on the NVIDIA website it says DLSS is a groundbreaking AI rendering technology that increases graphic performance using dedicated tensor-core AI processors on GeForce RTX GPUs. Now, I assume there's going to be something similar within the Switch Pro.
We all know what that means.
Yeah, what I think it does, it sort of similar to checkerboarding does, like, but with like in-game stuff. I think
the PS5 has that, but like supercharged, doesn't it?
Yeah, so I assume it's a similar thing. Now there's
That's
probably
what cuts the load times by a huge amount.
now there's probably
It's like that letterbox thing I said about in Spider-Man. Rather than having 1,000 letterboxes, there's one letterbox duplicated that takes the same memory, whether it's 1 or 1,000 letterbox.
Yeah, similar to what Unreal Engine 5 did with that, with all the statues in that room. Don't know if you saw that. But there's probably an engineer watching this going, "What the fuck are you on about? Please correct me. I have no idea what I'm talking about." Just lock it in there. But yeah, that's good, right? I mean, they're open to like the Switch has is it a Tegra chip? I can't remember the name of it.
I don't
know. It's an
an
NVIDIA chip in the thing, and it's going to be a 720p screen OLED. How does that suit? Does that suit you?
That's pretty hefty, to be fair, considering.
Yeah, I mean, don't forget the PS Vita had an OLED screen in 2011. That was 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So the OLED's fine. I mean, some people are upset that it's not 1080, but I mean, battery life and things like that. It's gonna. Most games probably will run at 720 anyway, so you're probably not going to notice any difference.
And if it's OLED, you're thinking it'll look like you're getting an upgrade anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. To be fair, OLED's been like. Have you got an OLED TV, Jam? You've no idea, do you? Dan,
OLED phone.
Dan can tell us about OLEDs. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You can tell the difference, can't you? If you put it next to an un-OLED phone.
Yeah, but this day and age, like even like the phones that are marketed at OLED 120 hertz refresh rate, but the apps aren't 120 hertz. Well, some of the apps are, but it's adaptive refresh rate and it's adaptive resolution anyway.
Exactly.
Basically, when you're at your main screen.
Is
when you're getting your true full resolution.
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Dan knows. Cheers, Dan.
Yeah, Dan knows, mate. Rob, you got any OLED stuff, or you?
I'll be honest, mate. I usually I'll just go for anything. It's
mate, I know
good price.
What you're saying. I know what you're saying, mate. And also, he goes on. Takashi goes on to say that it's going to be 4K on the TV as well. Do you believe that from Nintendo, or?
I'll be honest, mate. I usually I'll just go for everything.
Yeah, I suppose.
Fucking better be. Like, is that a deal breaker for either you two, or? I mean, you have 1080p on the TV.
Doesn't really affect me. I'd say, to be fair.
Yeah.
But I did see a tweet earlier, different from yours, to say it was a 4K output docked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that is what people are saying. So hopefully, people need 4K outputs in their life, mate.
And to be fair, I don't think it needs it.
Mm-hmm.
I just think Nintendo will do it because they can, and it will attract maybe. I don't know, the gamers that have got the Xboxes and PlayStations that want 4K.
That want Zelda.
Because they can probably look at a Switch and go, it's only 1080p, I'm not going to buy it.
Yeah, Witcher 3 runs that shit on it, blah, 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 whatever.
Yeah.
And then they'll just get literally like a little tag saying 4K and they're just going to be right. And
we're in.
They'll pay for it.
Yeah.
They'll just,
it's a selling point.
Just take it.
Yeah, it's put it on the box, it is a selling point, like a little stick
By
on the corner.
By the way, Witcher 3 on Steam is $4.99 at the moment.
Buy it, go and play it.
No.
Why? Mate, I can't imagine you liking it much, Jam. Rob, are you a Witcher man? You played Witcher 3?
Again, like it's one that I keep meaning to play. I've got it,
Robert,
but
mate.
It's honestly just one of those things that I keep meaning to do it and never get there.
I say this a lot. Jam. Ask Robert to ask me for Platinum Witcher 3.
Rob, ask Jack if he's Platinum Witcher 3.
Have you platinumed it?
I have Platinum Witcher 3.
I can't believe he's got
platinums. I'm not a. Are you a trophy getter, Rob? Are you an achievement hunter, or do you not?
I do like it, but it's when it gets to a certain point when you're that tedious, close.
Yeah.
I'm just like that's where I'll really push if I'm so close.
Yeah, like you finish and you're like 84%. I'm like,
That's right. That's just 3 trophies. That's all I need.
Just a few more, mate. Just a few more. Jam, you are, aren't you? You're achievement hunter, trophy hunter. Sorry.
It depends on what game. Like, if I'm really into a game, I'll try and get the achievements. But especially if it's like a pick up and play one more time, or get a higher score than this, do it without dying.
Yeah,
things like that.
Like the tedious trophies. I'm like, fuck off. I'm not gonna go and find 80 apples in the fucking meadows, mate. I'm not doing it.
That's what I did in Spider-Man. I found everything. And it wasn't tedious doing it.
Spider-Man's really good. It's like enclosed, and it's not big, a massive slice of bread, small amount of butter. It's compact, and I like it. Have you played Spider-Man, Rob?
No, I haven't, and it's one of the. It's bugging me because it looks so
It's another
good.
one, mate. Get it on that list all day. Last but not least, from Takashi, he suggests that the analysts reckon that the price is going to be $400, which in English money is £400 because rip off Britain and everything.
Yeah.
Jam, if it is £400,
yes, I'll buy it.
it's right. Yeah, okay. Rob, would you ever consider buying one for £400?
I would quite easily consider it.
After all we've talked about, okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's not that much more than what the Switch is now.
Yeah,
That's it. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, I mean, when you think of it.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it probably it's $300 this Switch, so it's probably going to be $300. That's $280, so it's probably going to be $380 if it is $400. But we'll see.
What I'd like, actually, if they do make this new Switch, I'd like it to be docked with both docks, the ones we've got now.
Yeah,
this one putting out at 1080.
Yeah,
and the new one at.
It's the beauty of having two Switches, mate. You have two docks, and you can just all over the house, mate. Just like. It's great.
That'd be cool.
It's great in every way. Anything to add on the Switches, gentlemen, before we move on?
Nope.
Probably just to say I've been turned on to the Switch a bit more now.
Yeah, we're in the Switch City, mate. Let's go, gentlemen. Have you played Pokemon Go?
Yeah.
Roberto?
Yeah.
Yes. I'm back in now. Me and my girlfriend go on walks in the park, hatching eggs, catching them on, mate. Putting Pokemon on gyms. No idea what's going on. But I'm laying the smack down. Right. What I got the other day. I got like 6 Electabuzzes. I want Electivire. And I made my girlfriend put.
I've got that one.
Yeah, I made my girlfriend put some lore on a stop so I could evolve my Magneton into Magnezone. Because I like electric types. I like steel types as well. I got 4 Agrons. Or 3 Agrons. I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Right, listen to me now. I spent in ages walking about trying to get a metal coat to evolve my Scyther into a Scissor, they say, and it's wank. I'm fuming. Like the CP went up by about 200. I was actually fuming.
I never look at that. I just evolve it because I like the picture.
Yeah, I do like the picture, but when you want to lay the smackdown,
I use it like Pokemon cards. I just collect them.
Yeah. I mean, there are people who play Pokemon the games and just see numbers on the screen. I'm like, I couldn't play that, mate.
Jack, I can trade you a shiny Agrabah.
Oh, and my girlfriend hatched a shiny Riolu this morning, and I was fuming because he got a shiny Lucario.
That's the Lucario, baby.
You're learning, mate. We're getting there. Oh, that's another thing I didn't show you. Also bought some Pokemon cards today, and we got some full art shinies, mate. You ready for this, Rob, mate?
Right, go on. Let's have a look.
There's Umbreon there. It's a nice card, that.
Oh, nicely done.
My girlfriend was fuming because she bought me a tin and her a tin, and there's 2 packs in each tin, and both my tins had these full art shinies in. So I traded her the Umbreon because she likes Umbreon. Because I'm a nice guy, you know what I mean? At heart, I'm very lovely.
You're like a double Yoker when it comes to eggs.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and there's Salamence. It's a nice full art one, that one, mate. But we're
talking about Pokemon cards. I bought 2 today.
Got 2 cards or 2 packs?
2 cards off of eBay.
You haven't started buying single cards.
No. Yeah, so, Steph's brother,
Ben.
so my
Big
brother-in-law Ben, he started selling his Pokemon cards on eBay.
Has he now?
And he said to me, like, oh, come on, put a bid down. He was like, it was a Venusaur GX for like 16 quid. I was like, no thanks. I was scrolling through his stuff, and I got a Darkrai GX and a Charizard GX.
All hail the Zard.
I paid like £8.
That's not bad.
I'm helping him out. He's just going to deliver it to me tomorrow.
Rob, are you into Pokemon, or do you just Pokemon Go every now and then and You're not bothered really, or
I've not really been into it for quite a while, like from back in as a kid, but like Sword and Shield's definitely brought it out a bit again. And I have seen quite a few times I've gone past those Pokemon cards and thought, oh, do you know what?
Mate. Like the Shining Fates.
I could buy a good load of those.
Yeah, I think, to be fair, set came out yesterday, Battle Styles, but the set that was before the Shining Fates you couldn't get anywhere, could you, Jam? Tell him.
No, you can't, because of scalpers.
That's me.
I believe.
But yeah.
If you asked me 2 weeks ago if I cared about Pokemon cards, it'd be no.
What was the turning point, Jam? So actually, now I do care.
It was when we watched. Was it the Pokemon presentation?
Yeah. And mate.
I was walking through Asda or something.
Okay.
I was like, I've not opened Pokemon cards in a very long time, and I bought the triple pack.
Yeah, the thing you did on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I did it on YouTube. I'm opening these cards. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Unless it was
pretty
like Pikachu.
Yeah, I do like the pictures. I played a game. I got my deck. Rob, I got my deck. I want to show you my deck. Any chance, mate? Nice little case there.
You love showing your deck to people.
I do because. Careful, I say that, Jam, mate. Right. Back at this deck probably isn't. I haven't played the cards for a long time. This deck probably is not legal now. But it's based around.
How can they make Pokemon cards illegal from a Pokemon game?
Because the different sets, they have different sort of thing, like megas and things. It's based around Mega Aggron. Mega Aggron. It could do
it's Agripar.
240 in one hit. And you just put that out. It was borderline unfair because I had like a trick coin. And if you flip a coin, it does 120. You flip a coin, it does 240. But you can have a trick coin, so you can flip again if you. Mate, it was borderline cheating. But I was laying the SmackDown. I didn't give a shit, mate. You know what I mean?
I've never played the actual Pokemon trading card game.
We'll sort you a deck out, and we'll play. We can
How?
do it. What do you mean how? We can do it remotely on the show. That'd be cool.
Okay.
To be fair.
I'd probably win
anyway. What have you bought? She's smiling at me. That's my girlfriend in the chat. Just bought something. Jam, ask me if I love Lugia, mate. Just ask me.
I don't have a Lugia. I don't even know what a Melmetal is.
Bought Shining Fates mini tin assortment, which I'm very excited about. You bought two. One of them for me.
Where's mine?
What? No, you're not even one, mate. We're getting off topic. We'll do a Pokemon report sooner or later, right?
If there's another one going, I want one too. Just saying.
You get some Pokemon cards.
Everyone gets anyway, the reason I ask, gentlemen, because Niantic, the people that made Pokemon Go, it's a very successful game. You might have heard of it. Are partnering with Nintendo again to make a Pikmin game. Now I'm hoping, Robert, that you've played Pikmin, because I haven't.
I've played Pikmin.
Oh, God, I haven't. I don't think Jam has either. Rob, I have a question. So this is the Niantic blog. Just want to put on screen now. Rob, Pikmin is like a tower defense thing, right? Is that right?
See, now, here and there.
Here and there. It's tower defense-ish, mate. So, right. But my question to you, Robert, what it says, right? I'm going to read a bit of the blog on the Niantic website. It says to kick off the partnership, Niantic and Nintendo are developing an app based on the Pikmin franchise. Now it says app, not game. The app will include gameplay activities to encourage walking and make walking more delightful. Slated to launch later this year, this will be the first title created by a Tokyo studio since it was established in 2018. Robert, from your experience with Pikmin, what does that entail, or is that just nonsense? Because that just sounds like nonsense to me. I just like the game, like back in the day. That's literally one of those things. Because from you're Olimar, right, and then you walk around, and then you like sort of get these Pikmin together, and you lob them at these bigger monsters. I don't know what they are. I
don't know how.
It looks fascinating.
I was going to say it's going to be interesting to say the least.
I mean, yeah, I keep meaning to pick up Pikmin 3 on Switch because it's doing quite well, and I do want to play it. So, Jam, I know the answer, but I'd be a lousy host if I didn't ask this question. Any interest in this game at all?
Of the Niantic one.
Of the Niantic Pikmin game.
Probably not.
Yeah. I mean,
I've got more interest in the actual Switch ones and the Nintendo ones.
Yeah.
And I haven't played them.
Switch. Yeah, it's like I've wanted to play Pikmin since the GameCube and never got around to it. Does that make me a terrible person? Probably. Yeah. But
it doesn't. Nintendo hate you.
Nintendo do hate me. That's why they won't bring out F-Zero. But that...
yeah, that's why.
You know, Rob, question.
The sole reason.
Question. You're a fan of F-Zero?
Yes.
That's what I like to hear, mate. I accept that answer, mate. But we're sure we'll keep an eye on this. And whatever. I mean, I have no idea what this is going to be. Jam is talking complete lies in the chat there, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what that even says. But I have no idea. But when that game gets announced, which I assume if it's come out this year, it won't be too far away, I'll have something to say about it. You know what I mean? Moving on.
Chat quickly for the chat box on your scene. Is it just underneath the background?
It's not underneath the background.
Then I have no idea.
I did think of that. I don't know what's... I think maybe because I'm live, you can't edit the source. Maybe if I went off and then come back on again, which I'm going to try after the show. So stick around to see me piss about with my chat box, if that's what you're into. Anyway, Rob, mate.
Yeah.
You and Laura, big Xbox players, right?
Yes, been turned on to it from PlayStation. I was very much PlayStation Elite, but...
Oh, PS Elite, mate. What drew you to Xbox? Was it Laura saying I play on here, so you were playing here as well, or was it just?
It's yeah. I mean, it's just sort of one of those sort of things. Yeah, she had quite a few decent games on it that I really wanted to try.
Give us a pad, boom, we're in. Whatever.
That was it. So it's kind of got used to it, especially on the first playthrough for Dishonored. Like that's where it really started to set in.
Dishonored, she says.
For Dishonored, yeah.
In the background.
That's straight away, honestly.
Oh, but Rob, mate, ask me if I'm a man that loves Dishonored.
Are you mad at Dishonored?
I love it, mate. Have you seen the world's best player play it? Like,
I haven't. No.
So, like, go on YouTube when you get 5 minutes and watch a video. He fucking bounces around these levels, and I'm like, bro, like, what are you doing, mate? But anyway, the reason I ask, I have a story from Matt Wales, a name I can say. Write that down, Jam. And he says Xbox Live officially rebranded to Xbox Network. But the update to the article is Xbox Live isn't going away. I don't know if you could... I assume Xbox as a thing isn't going away. I think there was probably some confusion there. But anyway, gentlemen, the update to the article states, in a statement to Eurogamer this morning, Microsoft has explained the recent rebranding change for its underlying online infrastructure. In short, the new Xbox Network phrasing is more descriptive, the company said, and none of the system subscriptions or anything else you actually were using changes. So, what that's saying, what I take away from that is that they're fucking everything off, and then it's just going to be Xbox Live is fucked off, and it's the network. Rob, is that more because the Jam is a big... He belts from the fucking hilltops this one. He thinks that Xbox namings are just nonsense. Right, so we've got the Xbox
console namings are nonsense.
Yeah, and then to throw onto the console names, Xbox Live, Xbox Game Pass, Xbox this, Xbox, and it's like, come on, mate. So to have all this under our umbrella is probably a smart thing, right? Would you agree?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, like, it's trying to keep up to date with half of them. I mean, it's like 20 different things for essentially the same thing.
Yeah, it is. I mean, Jam.
Yeah.
Same question. Are you, because you imagine
they're exactly right to rebrand it under the Xbox Network because let's face it is a network of things. It is multiple things underneath one name. So for me, Xbox Live was always the access to Xbox playing on it, not the actual being on it. If you see what I mean? Because you had to buy Xbox Live to play online, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yes, you still do. Yeah. For now.
For now, yeah.
But we'll see.
It's just a much better description of it, and they should have done that in the first place anyway. I know PSN and PlayStation Network, but you can't trademark the word network.
Yeah.
And they've got more of a network than PlayStation, let's face it.
To be fair, yeah, I mean, Xbox Live, it fucking just works, man. Like, I think I'm not gonna sit here and tell you Mark Cerny's not intelligent, because he smoked me out of the water. To be fair, but, like, that talk he had, the 15-minute just going through the PS5 infrastructure was the most. It was fascinating, but I was like, you've lost me, mate. Like, and he's working on the headset, the shape of your ears, and I'm just like, mate, what are you talking about? But I'm not going to sit there and tell you he's wrong. I'm not going to do that. But I mean, it's not a bad thing at all, but we'll see. Anyway, Jamie Moulton, I forgot to put this on the thing. I'm happy he just said it, because I forgot to put it on the thing, but we're going to do that now. Lads, Jamie Moulton's brought this to the table. He says, rumours of Microsoft buying Discord. Now, I'm not going to quote from Edinburgh News. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go back to Bloomberg with Dina Bass and Katie Roof. Gentlemen, they state. How have you, like, Rob? I think you created an account today to come on the call. Was that right?
Yeah, so I'm new to it, but I get the gist of it.
Yeah, you get the gist. Oh, that's what I like to say. I did. Oh, that's me. I need to. Jam, you use Discord a lot, right?
Yes.
Every day. We always joke that Nintendo should approach Discord to get a chat thing on the Switch, because it's just fucking nonsense. Now,
like a sleeper app, a background app.
Sean Prescott at PC Gamer, I've got it here. It's all here, don't you worry. It says Discord is reportedly considering a sale, and according to Bloomberg, Microsoft is in line to acquire the platform for more than $10 billion. Now, I know Discord has a lot of users, and the potential is there for something which could integrate into Xbox Live and the quote-unquote Xbox Network. Now, that is $3.5 billion more than what they paid for Bethesda, and Bethesda are responsible for some of the greatest games of the last generation, and even the one before that probably.
I'd imagine Bethesda would bring in more money.
I don't know. Like, I don't know what they plan to do with Discord, but they would have thought in the short term probably.
See, I think it. Well, I'm not Microsoft. Even if they are thinking of it or mulling it over whether to buy it or not, they could just add a few things to Microsoft Teams that would do the job.
I mean, yeah.
Market Microsoft Teams as the new Discord or Xbox Live Xbox Network integration and stuff like that.
Yeah, people
would jump over.
Yeah, I mean, and let's not forget what they did to Skype. Exactly, mate. But Discord, as of December last year, had 140 million active users per month, and the valuation doubled in June from 3.5 billion to 7 billion in November. So I don't know, man. Like,
I just don't think it adds up. I understand that they would be buying 140 million people immediately.
Most of which have Xbox Live anyway, so are you buying them, or are you
exactly. But it's 10 billion, if it is 10 billion, whether it's going to cost a hell of a lot less just to, change Microsoft Teams a bit.
Yeah, so
we could do this right now in Microsoft Teams.
We used to do it in Microsoft Teams.
Xbox Network.
Yeah.
It is literally, you're spot on.
The only thing, I mean, I'm not super clued up on Discord even, because you can boost your servers for X amount of money per month.
Dan does that sometimes. I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest.
I'm sure they can get bots added in. I'm sure they can create gaming servers for people.
Mean, there's potential there with how Discord is, just to integrate that into Xbox Live. I'm sure there's potential there.
But that's the thing. Why would they have to? I think Discord and Microsoft Teams are so similar anyway. I use it every day for work, Microsoft Teams.
Yeah, you don't go work, mate.
There's not much difference, really.
Yeah. Anything to add? Microsoft Teams, Discord, Microsoft, Xbox Network. Before we move on to some big bangers, mate.
Big bangers.
Let's go.
Ooh. Another game that's not going to come out.
What?
I've just seen the next thing. Carry on.
That's not the next thing. It's the thing after. Amazon Games opens development studio in Montreal.
I meant that.
Have you meant this? Oh,
Yeah.
to be fair, yeah,
Not
you're
another
right.
game.
You're right.
Things they'll make that won't ever get released.
This comes from the horse's mouth. I don't know who wrote the article because it doesn't say, but it is the AmazonGames.com. Say message somebody translate that French for me, please. I have no idea what it says. But so Amazon Games opens development studio in
This
Montreal.
message is translated from French.
Is that what it says in French?
I don't know, but I think so. Because if you scroll down, there's the same message in French.
I think you're right there, mate.
I'm going to see if I'm right.
Anyway,
Carry on,
Amazon Games today announced it has opened a new game development studio in Montreal, Canada. Who else did that recently and just shut them? Google, but whatever. Montreal studio, which joins Amazon Games development studios in Seattle, Orange County, and San Diego, will focus on creating original AAA games. Amazon Games is actively hiring to build out the talented team with variety of roles opening, which is good because people lost their jobs at Google and that, so hopefully they can find work here. But it begs the question.
Sorry, it says this message is available in French below, not translated from French.
It's close enough, mate. I'm happy with what you said the first time, to be honest. Question to you both. Is this game going to come out, the first game they're going to make, or are they going to shut before they can run?
I don't know.
I mean, because Google...
Whatever their first game was, which I can't remember, didn't do too well for 5 minutes, and we're not seeing that anymore.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, but that Rob, do you remember what it's called, the Amazon thing, the multiplayer thing?
Couldn't tell you if I tried.
But you know what it is, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think...
I mean, let's face it, if Amazon have opened this studio up, I'm pretty sure, I've no doubt the people working on the game will work to the best of their ability to get it up and running and stuff. It's whether Amazon will market it right and nonsense like that.
Just to clarify, with companies like Google and Apple and Amazon, it's never the corporate bellends in the offices. It's all the developers do their job thoroughly and the time they've got to the best of their abilities. And no one's questioning that, but it's like...
Yeah, but you remember it was... when Amazon did launch their game or whatever, nobody knew really, did they? It was like you can play this now. No one knew until it started playing. It's not playable. It's not very good.
Yeah, to be fair, I think companies like Amazon and Google, and sometimes even Konami thought this towards the end of their game. But you know what I mean? That when Kojima left and all that, I think they just throw money at it, and a good game will just churn out the other end. There's no artistic vision involved, and there is. And there's programmers working endlessly, and developers and artists and all that just working tirelessly. It's not like, I mean, I'm willing to give them a shake of the bush, to be honest. But whether it's going to be a good game, is it going to be exclusive to Amazon? What's that thing called? That game thing?
Amazon Gaming.
No, the fucking
Prime. Aurora. No. I can't remember.
It was began with A. Rob, do you know what I'm on about?
No, I'm lost now for a sec.
What's it called? Sorry, I just googled Amazon, and one of the first article is Amazon is a disaster for workers. Nomadland glosses over that. Don't know what that means, but my thoughts are to everyone.
Prime Gaming, is it now?
No, it's not that. It's like Stadia, but with Amazon.
Arcadia.
Was that the thing? Sorry, everybody. Luna. Fucking hell. Do you remember we talked about that, John? I'm not signing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've done? You know what's happened? I've updated my computer and all my passwords have signed out of everything. Which is why I assume why
you have keychain on, right?
Yeah, but I think I cleared my cache because I needed to update it in the first place. Because my SSD, I need an SSD, by the way, because the one I've got now is just fucking rammed. And I think I had to clear the cache, and I think that's cleared all the passwords. I just went on Amazon, then it's not letting me sign in. I need to put in a password. I just have keychain. I just signed in with the press of a button. I ain't got time for this. You know what I mean? But anyway, gentlemen, anything to add? Amazon Gaming? Anything you want to talk about further than them, or can I move on?
I'm sure we'll be talking about it in a few months' time if they've had problems. Or
yeah,
it's going to be released and shit.
We
think
wish them.
yeah.
We wish them all luck, but
I honestly don't think it will be great, but not because of the developers, but because of the company doing it. Like you say, they probably think throw money out of it, it's going to churn a game out.
Yeah, I mean, the shareholders.
I feel I feel like it's going to be like a Cyberpunk 2077 repeat.
I mean, let's not say things we can't take back, but I know where your head's at, mate. Gentlemen, I have some unfortunate news. I mean, I think we're going to see this a lot over the next couple of months. But Gotham Knights is now going to launch in 2022. The Gotham Knights Twitter account says, "We're giving the game more time to deliver the best possible experience for players. Thank you for amazing fans for your tremendous support of Gotham Knights. We look forward to showcasing more of the game in the coming months." I mean, I think COVID is just going to have a domino effect for the next 2, maybe 3 years, because you see delays now, they're not that big. It's like, oh, we'll delay it for a few months, but this is half a year almost, isn't it? It was going to come out June-ish, wasn't it, or something that I don't know. But I mean, take all the time you need. Obviously, if a good game comes out at the end of it, that's all that matters. I'm sure we'll make the money back. It's Batman, for fuck's sake. Rob, you a fan of the Arkham games?
Huge fan.
Huge fan.
Huge fan.
What's your favourite Arkham game? Is it Knight or City or Asylum or Origins?
I'd say it's probably going to be Asylum.
Oh, yeah. I love Arkham City and everything, but I do think it is, like I said earlier, like a bigger slice of bread, same amount of butter kind of thing, and it's not as it wasn't as atmospheric as the first one. The first one with the Scarecrow was just haunting you.
That was
bloody good, mate. And the combat system as well. You see games just lifting out of it. It's good, mate. Did you see the trailer for Gotham Knights, Rob?
I have, and it's just wow. So far for me, at least. Yeah, I'm 100%.
Yeah. Jam, did you care about Gotham Knights? Were you going to play this game?
I do like it, but it's not something. It's not a go-to. Like, oh, I must buy this. It's if it comes across me at any point, cheap in the sales and that, I'll buy it. I got the first 3 for a tenner on Steam.
Yeah, I think they were on Epic Games Store as well, freebies at one point. I think I'm sure they're like I keep saying, I've got games coming out my arse on the Epic Games Store. I've only paid for like 2 of them, by the way. Yeah. Because they keep, get this game. Like, yes, lad. I'm not buying off your store because I don't care, but I'm in for free games. You know what I mean? But like I said, take all the time you need. We're all in. But Suicide Squad, that game, it was sort of intertwined with this one. Anything you care about and Suicide Squad, you want to see more? Bit of rope, maybe? I don't know.
I'm exactly the same.
But anyway, anything to add on Batman before we move on to another superhero thing? I'm just going to move on.
Oh, good.
Oh, good, mate. I like it. Gentlemen, Marvel's Avengers, the Spider-Man PS exclusive thing isn't coming out before. It's not coming out. It's been delayed, and it's not coming out before Black Panther, which is out soon, I think.
Oh yeah, the Black Panther, I think.
Yeah. So
I've been in. Do you know what? My interest with this Avengers thing has peaked.
Why is it peaked?
It's not peaked. It's getting,
it's on a roller coaster. It's going up, and you're sitting the top now. And you're ready to go down. You're ready to jump on.
It's not like again.
My camera's gone off. Can you still hear me? I'm sorry. There you go. I'm back. I apologise about
that. More, I'm on a like Marvel kind of binge, and I have been for the last few months.
Speaking of Marvel binges, James, we forgot to talk about earlier. Winter Soldier and the Falcon, Captain Falcon, whatever it's called. Have we watched this, gentlemen?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
What do we think?
I think I know what happens at the end of it.
You said that at WandaVision, though, right?
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure I know what happens. I think I know what happens at the end of the series.
Spoil it for us, then. What happens?
Okay, right. So
spoilers for the first episode.
This is my theory, and you've heard it here first.
Spoiler warning first for the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier.
There is context to this, so it is. I think like an educated kind of guess.
Educated. We'll take an educated guess all day, mate. Let's just have it.
We know the end of this episode, the whoever that suit guy is screws over Sam. Thank you for the shield. Yes, it belongs to the museum. Gives it to some guy that's going to be Captain America. Now, obviously, this guy, I think he's just going to be a public.
He looks like a dog.
Figure.
He's going to be useless.
It'd be a public figure. I don't think he's going to be a superhero. He's going to be like Captain America originally was during the war, public figure, like from morale and stuff like that. And I think, we don't even know kind of like the gist of the thing yet, but I reckon that because of the end of Endgame, where Steve Rogers gave Sam the shield.
For Endgame.
Steve Rogers gave Sam the shield, saying, "Oh, this is yours now." And Sam's like, "No, it feels like someone else's." And in the first episode of it still feels like someone else's. I reckon that Falcon becomes the next Captain America.
I mean, yeah, probably.
I reckon he'll be the next It'll be the next superhero Captain America.
He's going to be flying around with the shield, because I'm in for that. I'm in for that.
Yeah, I think. I don't know if they'll. I think they will rebrand him as Captain America.
Yeah.
Which I'm all for.
Yeah, I mean, and
there's also rumours of Chris Evans coming back. Somehow.
I mean, if he does come back, it'll only be like a cameo for 5 minutes. I think. I wouldn't have thought it would. I think he seems out now. Do you know what I mean? So,
that's my theory that Falcon becomes the next Captain America.
I'll take it for
I was on like the same boat with you on that. To be fair, Jan, but I was thinking more on Bucky Barnes. Like that it's going to end up going down that route.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but it's, I'm on the same ball with you there on that.
Yeah, actually, you could be right because he's on that redemption arc, in he? Bucky Barnes has got that redemption arc. He's trying to right his wrongs in the past.
Yeah. So we know Marvel like a redemption arc.
Yeah, all over it.
Yeah, that's viable as well.
Yeah. Jamie Moulton's being a big dork and telling us how it is, mate, reading them comics.
Oh, there you go. He does it in the comics, so it's all the same. See?
Boom.
I didn't know what happened in the comics.
Robert, mate, did you like the show?
Say again, sorry.
Did you like the first episode of the show? Did you think
Loved
it?
Yeah. No, I thought, like, to be fair, this whole like phase 4 that they're coming into now is like they've done it in a good way. Like that good lead up with the series rather than the film.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like it's a good approach what they've gone with.
Yeah, I agree.
It's keep it in like some bite-sized pieces more than anything, and building that hype that bit more.
The hype train's going, mate. Let's go. What's the first film for Phase 4? Is it Black Widow?
I think Black Widow is the first film, isn't it?
Yeah, but is that is that a?
Oh no! Spider-Man Far From Home was the first one.
What's Black Widow then? That's out in July, right?
Because Spider-Man.
Oh shit!
The second Spider-Man's after Endgame.
Yeah. Ignore me. I'm talking shit. Yeah, you're right. Far From Home, by the way. Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio is fucking quality. It's how it is.
Nailed it.
When he sort of reveals like his plan in that pub, and he starts pissing himself, and all the things just sort of. I was like, that is Mysterio if I've ever seen him. But yeah, I mean. Like the funniest thing in that episode for me was when Falcon, I forgot his name, goes to the bank and he's like, "Thank you, Jam. Not you, Jam. Cool Jam. That can be his name. Cool Jam. Sorry, Jam. Cool Jam's cool. You're a gimp." Anyway, he goes to the bank and he's like, "You've not had an income for 5 years. Why would we give you a loan?" I'm like, the crazy thing that probably would happen if you disappeared for 5 years and then came back, you'd be like, "Where's your income? You won't give me a loan. You're not." I'm just like, mate, it would happen because capitalism and all that shit. But anyway, back to this. Spider-Man, Joe Scrabble's IGN, it's been delayed since after Black Panther. Now there is. Rob, have you played Avengers?
No,
no one cares. Looking balls off, mate. But you know. There's Hawkeye. I think Hawkeye's out now, right? Help me. I don't know. But this is the roadmap for the game. If it makes sense to you, you probably got it. You're probably balls deep in it. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just not down with all the Nicola. Rob, mate. I don't like being nickel and dimed in video games. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you pay 50
Especially
quid
when
for
I
it.
pay up front.
Exactly.
And if it's free to play, I'm like, you make that money. You nickel and dime me all you like. Like, 'cause you've let me in for free. You know what I mean? I'll buy a skin if I like the game, whatever. But when I pay 50, 60 at the special edition, bought a console in some cases with Gears of War, like, I don't want your shitty fucking nonsense thrown at. Just let me just play the game, please. Thank you. But like, Jam, did you say you're tempted with this game over?
I'm still not sold because it's 50% off on Steam at the moment. It's 25 quid, and I'm still not going to buy it.
The last time I checked, the last time we check on Steam, the player base fucking plummeted after so long. So I'm not sure.
But
maybe the sales.
I think it's slowly but surely getting like that Battlefront 2 redemption, apparently, for its fan.
From what I hear as well, especially with the next gen upgrades of the PS5 and the Series X, like, we're in.
And I think now a player base has probably popped up a bit as well because apparently they fixed that.
Yeah, with the DLC as well. Yeah,
they've announced a roadmap. But I'm still, like you, because I wasn't sold on it, and that's I've got a sour taste in my mouth because I don't even want to spend 25 quid to find out.
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie.
This has got PS Plus Game Pass written all over it, and maybe a year, maybe 2, I don't know. But in the event, because Square and Xbox have been a bit pally, especially with like Nier and the Kingdom Hearts games run the Game Pass for a bit, and you know what I mean, Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 and stuff like that. It's just like, we're in. Rob, have you ever been tempted with this game, or?
I can't say I have been, but that's so much because I've not really delved into it too much yet. But it's definitely something I'm gonna have a look at after this, like just to pique any interest on it.
That's what I like to hear, mate. That's what I like to hear.
There's a few people on my timeline that play this religiously.
Like religiously.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Michael and Mary Moo.
The other Mary Moo.
Other Mary Moo. Yeah, them two. They play it religiously. They say it's great and things like that. And
cool.
I think they're saying it's better and better, but we'll find out.
Yeah, like, people like it, fucking like it, don't they? But I think for everyone else, I think now it's a hard sell, especially with Spider-Man being PlayStation exclusive, and which is shit, by the way. Like, cause
and it's got Miss Marvel in it as well. It's not.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool that she's like the main girl, and she's female and she's person of color as well, which is also good.
Yeah.
They're getting the recognition. But yeah, anything to add on Avengers before I move on to the final thing?
I'm good.
Buzzing. Have you played Tekken?
Yes.
You played Tekken
4.
It's been a while.
Oh, mate, you played Tekken 7?
No, that's what I mean. Yeah, I'm with Jam on that. It's like at least Tekken 3, Tekken 4, somewhere around there.
I like Tekken. Tekken 4 gets a lot of shit. I like Tekken 4. But, okay, there's really dead quick. There's a new character coming to Tekken 7. Lydia Sobieska, Jam, I'm not sure how you say that.
What is it, Sobieska?
Yeah, she's the Prime Minister of Poland or some shit, and she's entering the King of Iron Fist tournament to make money for her country, which is it's some nonsense, but it's pretty cool. That the Prime Minister of Poland is this white-haired girl with a big scar on her face, from what I understand, and there's obviously bikinis in the trailer because of course there is.
I will buy Tekken 7 when it's on sale again.
It's on
for like 8 quid.
It was on Game Pass. I want to say it was.
I'm not a massive.
It's come off.
I haven't been a Tekken fan really ever.
You love Tekken.
I'm not a massive, huge 3D fighting fan. Like, you know,
3D arena, like Soul Calibur.
3D games are fine, but like the ring where you walk around in circles and stuff like that. Apart from DC Mortal Kombat, like Street Fighter Alpha EX, which was a 3D one,
you don't know,
terrible.
You don't like 3D Street Fighter games?
No. Like 3D graphics are fine, but 2D playing platform.
Yeah, Tekken
is how I like my beat 'em ups.
Tekken and Soul Calibur are probably my favourite 3D.
Soul Calibur 2.
Yeah. Apart from
Soul Calibur is definitely one.
Yeah. There's not a 3D fighting game apart from those two. I prefer the sideways, like 2D. Even if it can be, like you say, Jam, it can be 3D graphics, but it's got to be 2D gameplay. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I shit myself then because I thought my internet died. But whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Let me just check. Is the second on Game Pass? I don't think it is. I think it's come off.
Back in the
Yeah,
second,
I think it has come off now.
I'm going to use the toilet. It's not on there. I would have known.
It's not on there, mate.
Back in 2 minutes.
No, you're gonna miss. He's such a gimpany. Robert, mate.
Go on.
That's all I've got for today. On the thingy. But do you have an unpopular opinion you want to share with us? That something you want to get off your chest? Anything that rattles your brain? Something that doesn't get enough recognition? Something that gets too much recognition? Any foods you don't like? Any films that piss you off? That everyone seems to love? Any actors or they don't?
I mean, do you know what? It's hard to say. I mean, I don't really have anything that's got my major gripe at the moment. Nothing too much.
Yeah, I think I put you on the spot a bit there, but I bet you can think of something. I bet you can.
Something will come.
Even if it's just like tomato sauce is horrible, which is just wrong because it is wonderful sauce. But
to be honest, actually, like that's actually pretty spot on.
You don't like tomato sauce? Why would you hate tomato sauce?
I hate it.
Laura, tell him, please. I do that all the time at work. She gets fuming. But yeah, I mean, is there anything? Jamie Moulton has brought one to the table. I'm sorry, my chat box is broke on the screen. I'll just tell you now. He says that custard donuts are best donuts and ketchup is shit. Mind your tongue, Jamie, mate.
I mean, I agree with the ketchup, but custard donuts are just fucking wrong.
He's rattled me a bit there, mate. Listen, oatcakes, right. Jamie, how can you say that to me, mate? I make phenomenal pancakes. It's quite unknown. Not at work, because I say every Thursday, like Pancake Friday, flipping about and all that stuff. But I mean, to say oatcakes are better is just preposterous to my eyes. Then Dan is not happy that custard donuts are better than jam donuts. But some people can't handle the truth, Rob. You know what I mean? Anyway, Robert, do this thing every week. One of us brings what we call. Hey, you're just down for the forgotten gem, mate. Jamie Moulton. Yeah, no. Cool Jam is talking some absolute nonsense in the chat, mate. I don't know if you can see.
He's going to get himself demoted soon.
Yeah, he's going. I'm not happy. I'll be going straight.
It's cannibalism. Hang on. Let me take this in. Custard donuts are the best donuts. Ketchup is shit. Oatcakes are better than pancakes.
That is the one that's rattled me, as you can imagine. Jam is.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's the pancake one.
Yeah.
None of that annoys me. Ketchup's okay.
How does oatcakes better than pancakes not annoy you?
Do you want me to tell you why?
I'm going to punch you straight in that face.
I don't think I've ever eaten an oatcake.
Slap the beard. What? Mate, I'll slap the beard off your face, mate, straight up.
I've heard they're really good.
No, mate, it's oatcake, beans, bacon, cheese, mate. Boom, get in my face.
When I've worked in Stoke a few times,
mate,
people are, you should go here.
When Boris lets us, mate, I'll take you Stoke all day. We'll have oatcakes with beans and fucking cheese and bacon.
It's like you can have it sweet or sour, or sweet or savoury, right?
Yeah, like pancakes, yeah.
I'm alright.
I mean, yeah, I mean, tarts for Stoke, you probably get a slap, but yeah, you can.
Maybe.
But anyway, Robert, as I was saying, rudely interrupted. He just comes and goes when he wants, mate. Every show we bring like a forgotten gem, as you will. Laura's talking nonsense as well, but I'm going to ignore that for now. Robert, called a forgotten gem. Could be a game from the past. Could be something that's gone under the radar for the past few years. Anything like it was my turn, but as the guest, I'm going to let you. If you want to bring a game to the table, maybe a PS1 game you played when you were younger, you like. Not a lot of people know it or have heard of it now, or
they don't make any more of them.
Yeah, because physical stuff.
Definitely comes in there is two of them, to be fair. Vector Man that came out on the Sega Mega Drive.
Mate, we'll talk about Vector Man all day, mate.
That was just a golden platformer.
Yeah.
It's just such a bizarre one.
Yeah,
but so good. And I think Time Splitters for the N64.
N64 was it on N64?
But there was one on there.
Are you sure?
for Time Splitters.
Why are you lying to me now? Yeah, Time Splitters 2, Nintendo something. Oh, the GameCube version. Do you mean the GameCube version?
So I'm sure there was an N64 one. That, or if there's a cartridge that's just very dodgy in my house.
Wait, you've shown me this cartridge. I can't find it. Time
Yes.
Yeah, I just got a Reddit thread here. I don't know why, but I have memories of playing Time Splitters on N64 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I just found. It says here Time Splitters on Wiki, PS2, GameCube, Xbox.
Yeah,
Came out in
it's a weird.
2000. So it was in the life cycle of the N64.
So I could just have a very dodgy cartridge.
Mate, you show me that cartridge right now, but I'm going to put Vector Man on screen just for a few seconds. Comes from Long Play Archive, because I think a lot of these games. Rob, apart from it being batshit crazy, what was it you liked about Vector Man?
I don't know. I think it just takes me back to being a kid, just to the old school platformers.
Yeah, we're in.
And just honestly, I had some great times playing that game as a kid. Like, just genuinely,
I imagine
childhood flew by.
Yeah, I imagine you played it countless times. You knew every
It's
nook
like
and cranny.
platforming knack.
Yeah, to be fair, that's not too far. I get the gist. Jam, did you ever play this game?
I did not. Never owned a Mega Drive.
What?
Never owned a
You're
Mega Drive.
mental, you are, mate. Let me just
Sega Master System.
Master System.
Oh.
Vector
Master
Man.
System 2.
Vector Man.
And then
was
It's only
I think
available.
it was the Master System 2 was the one that had Alex the Kid built in, wasn't it?
Yeah, so you just turn it on, it's Alex Kidd.
I remember that. That
Yeah.
was golden.
That as well, the only place you can get that is the PS3 store.
I think there's
that cuts deep.
I've got it. It's all good.
But Vector Man is only available on the Genesis / Mega Drive, which is a shame. So you need the E-word. So you know what I'm going to do now? You just look on eBay. Let me have a look on eBay. Vector Man.
The E-word.
eBay. Not the E-word I was thinking of was not eBay. What's it called? Vector Man. How much does a copy of Vector Man go for? It's not too bad. Look at it. Somewhere between 10 and 20 notes. So that's not too bad, to be fair. Sometimes we bring a forgotten gem and it's like 50, 200 quid. I'm like, mate. Gentlemen, it's time for the quiz. Rob, do you have the stream up, or do you want me to put my headphones towards the mic like that?
I haven't got the stream up now, I'm afraid.
I'll do this then for you, mate. I'm a nice guy. Let me know if you can hear it.
Mate.
Yeah. And let me know if it echoes as well. It might echo. Hang on. I'll do something. Jam, Rob.
Yeah.
All these games are 3D platformers. This is quite a hard quiz, to be fair. I'm going to give you the year as well when I do the song. Let me find them first. Sorry, everybody. There's 268 songs on this fucking quiz playlist I've got. Gentlemen, I need the name of the game, please. I'm going to give you the year. And an advert's come up. Give me a second. Why is it?
Yes.
I will smash this fucking thing in the face. Let's go. Right, you ready? This game came out in I want to guess before I find out. 1998. Is that right? 1999. I'm fuming. Just name the game. 1999. Let me just see if this works. Let me know if you hear it. Hang on. Do you hear that?
Yes. And I think I know it.
You don't know it. Is it echoing the stream? People are watching.
Still, mate, to be fair, it's not bad. It does echo, but
That's fine. Hold in. Any guesses for anybody at home? Anything at all? 1999. probably guess what franchise it is just by the noises. Dan's saying Ape Escape. It's not Ape Escape.
Oh, that was my guess.
I mean, you probably guess by the sounds. Maybe it may or may not be ape monkeys in it.
Donkey Kong.
Is it? Big Rob saying Donkey Kong. Rob.
That didn't come out in 1999.
I need the full name of the game, please.
Donkey Kong Country.
It's not country.
Not country, no, it's not. Oh, no, wait.
I know what it is.
I feel mean. Am I mean?
Yeah, but I can't think of it.
Rob can't think of it. If I'm passing over, anyone in the chat want to finish the name of the game off?
I know what it is, but I'll let chat have a go.
Let the chat have a go. Give it a few seconds. And we'll jump back in. Right, I'm don't know. Jam, what is it?
Donkey Kong 64.
Rob, mate, are you fuming?
Fuming.
Donkey Kong 64 is the one. Next song, same again. Just I need the name of the game. I'm going to give you the year. Shall I give you the year? Be nice. Would be nice.
I mean, to be fair, like, I didn't pay attention to the year on the last one. That's why I said country.
Oh, to be fair, yeah. Rob, pay attention.
Go on.
1999. Jam. Yeah,
This
everyone got the year.
one's 99 as well.
This is also 99. Let me just do that.
Okay.
I'm just chilling, mate. Hang on. Let me just work YouTube. You know what it is? It's an advert. I'm just buzzing, mate. Then, okay.
I have a guess, but I think I'm wrong.
Are you on the console as well? Have you played PS1?
Still have a guess, but I think I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right, I don't know.
Tune, man, to be fair.
99.
99. It's been 40 seconds. I'm going to give you the guess if no one in the chat knows. Jam, what's your guess, mate?
My guess, I think it came out in 97. That might be that. Is it Rayman?
It's not Rayman. It's 3D platformers. This was Rayman 2 is a 3D platformer. I want to give that anyway. Could be mean to me. Rob, do you have any guesses, mate?
Mate, it's just not coming out. The one that's coming to mind is something like Croc, but it's just not.
I mean, Croc's a close one as well to this PlayStation, but it's not. What's another answer?
Gecko.
Gecko is not the answer either. What I'm going to do, actually.
Sweet in the deal, what's the clue?
I'll give a clue. PS1. People are going to be fuming. Let me just. I'm going to get the thing up on my. Do you have any idea? You're both out.
Yeah, I'm just not getting this one.
I cannot give you any more than that. Gentlemen, can I just say something dead quick? Dan's going to be quite annoyed at this one. Because that was in fact Ape Escape. I'm not even joking.
Damn it.
Gentlemen, I've got the thing on my phone. How cool am I? Gentlemen, ready for the next one. I need the Dan's not happy, everybody. I need the name of the game, please. This one is later. It came out in 2004. Let me know. Give it that okay. A bit tinny, but not good. I've turned it off. I'm sorry.
Console?
Sorry.
Console?
Oh, PS2. May or may not be a sequel.
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
Jam thinks he knows. Anyone in the chat?
I'm probably wrong,
Anyone?
but I know.
Right, I'm gonna let Rob go first.
So yeah, I'm at a loss, but I think I'm going to be way off. But
One.
I'm thinking along the lines of Abe's Odyssey.
Not his Odyssey.
Nah.
Jam.
Is it Jack 2?
Not
Jack 2 in it.
No.
Damn it! I thought because it was in the context of something.
You are boiling hot though.
I'm boiling hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Wrath of Cortex, is it?
No. It's not Resi 4, no. Like, I can't tell you how close you are with Jack 3.
Is it Jack 3?
It's Jack 3. That was quite funny, I'm sorry. That was quite funny.
I thought, okay, I was different year then.
Are you buzzing? Because, gentlemen, I have the next one. Let me just find the year, sorry. 2000 and... Where is it? 2003. 2003, you ready? It's going to be an advert, it's going to piss me off. Sorry, just a sec. You ready?
Go on. Prince of Persia. Sounds of Time,
Straight
was
in
it?
there, mate.
Yeah.
I'm not even playing anymore of that. Well done, Rob, mate. You're proud
That's
of that one.
literally, I was like, just
Straight in, bang.
remember that one.
Last one. Rob to settle the point. Anyone in the chat want to have a go? No worries. Jam to seal the victory. Let's go. Do you want the year?
Mm-hmm.
2001.
That's familiar.
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. Okay.
Shouldn't be, Jam.
Then it's on N64.
Oh, it's N64, 2001.
So it is N64, yeah?
N64, 2001. Back end of N64, let's say. Any ideas?
Sounds pirate-ish.
Dan is saying Conquers by Third Day.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen, is he right?
From one,
From my phone away, he's right, yeah.
I was going to say that was literally what I was thinking of. If not that, it was going to be Banjo-Kazooie.
Yeah,
it was one of them. One of the two.
Yeah, but Dan,
Go on, Dan.
well done, mate. Rob, unlucky, but Jam, you were jammy. But anyway,
You can leave my name there.
I tend to anyway, mate. Gentlemen, that about wraps up the show. Rob, mate, really appreciate you coming on today.
Been a pleasure.
It's been
appreciate
wonderful, mate. Thank you so much. It'd be, when Jam's ill or something, I'll get you back on if that's all right. We'll see.
I'll never mind being a
Mate,
stand-in.
Balls in, mate. That's legally binding. Got it on film, mate. Pretty much a contract.
It's there now.
Oh yeah, mate. But so in all seriousness, thank you so much, mate. Did you have a nice time?
Oh well, thanks very much, and you.
That's all that matters, mate. Jam, what are you up to, mate, over the next 3 days?
Sleep.
Sleep, Apex Legends, shitting. That's about it.
Oh, I'm gonna. I think
PS2 games.
I might. Yeah, I'll be playing SSX Tricky tomorrow.
Nice, mate.
I need to finish Kaori's Master Mode.
Don't know what it means, but I'm glad you're having a good time. Rob, mate, what are you up to next few days? You playing some games? You watching some TV?
Yeah, I think it's going to be more on
that graft.
how to get away with murder and grafting on Borderlands 3 again.
It's all about the graft, mate.
Also, Borderlands is like £10 on Steam at the moment.
Yeah, you know what I'm doing.
Oh,
What are you playing, Jack?
It's a few video games.
Just smashing Hades.
Oh, mate, I'm all over it. So good. But anyway, gentlemen, thank you so much. Those watching on YouTube, perhaps one person, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Hit the like.
It this far or skipped this far ahead, thank you.
Do what you need to do, mate. Whatever helps you sleep at night. Hit the like button, you know what to do. Subscribe if you can. We'll be back. I know what Jam's doing. He's playing Civ 6, mate. Cool, Jam. I mean, obviously not you, Jam. Jam, you're not cool enough to play Civ 6, so that's why Cool Jam's playing it. You know what I mean? Anyway, we'll be back Thursday, another show. We'll be chatting shit again. But until that time, just go to bed, eat some food, play some games, do what you gotta do. Thank you so much, guys. Keep it casual. Peace.
Bye, everyone.